Hey guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today with the balance update news. It seems like just yesterday I released my balance wishlist video. As a matter of fact, it was just yesterday, but now we have the news and wow, it's kind of surprising honestly. It's only buffs in this balance update and it's also only 6 cards. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Starting with the 3 Musketeers, the card that we already knew about, but now we have the details, the info, the 411. So 3 Musketeers will be changed back to 9 elixir. Their deploy time will also be increased from 1 second to 3 seconds. There will also be that staggering timer effect that we see in like half the splash cards in the game, the Minion Horde being one of them, Goblin Gang being another, and also the Rascals, where there's a 0.15 second delay between the 3 Musketeers. Now keep in mind guys, Musketeer also the same day that they were buffed or nerfed, excuse me, to 10 elixir, the solo Musketeer was buffed by 3%. I think they'll go back to really dominating the entire metagame in Clash Royale. I could be wrong, I've been wrong before, but I wanted to get this out of the way first off the list of the balance changes because I do personally, without talking to anybody else about this yet, interested to hear from you guys. I think this will be a borderline broken card now, 3 Musketeers. That's my early prediction on it. Next up on the list is going to be wallbreakers. Wallbreakers is going to see a range increase by 100%. All that really means is when they connect to the tower, it's going to be a fraction of a tile earlier that they have to get to the tower in order to connect for that damage. Now they're also adding not death damage, but connection area damage to the wall breakers. So nearby troops will be hit with some sort of a death damage. They actually didn't tell us, specify exactly how much damage that will be. I personally think the card will still be just meh. At best. Next up on the list is going to be the Goblin Barrel. Goblin Barrel gets a buff. The deploy time is going to be reduced from 1.2 seconds to 1.1 seconds. What does that really mean? It means that you have to react a little bit quicker with your counter card, be it a log or a bar barrel or whatever you're using to counter a snowball, whatever you're using to counter that Goblin Barrel. It will also make juke Goblin Barrels a little bit more effective because you won't have as amount of time to react to wherever those juked goblins may land. Right now you have a nice little delay that's going to be cut by a fraction of a second. Next up is going to be another buff to bait. Surprisingly, at least to me, I didn't see this on the radar. I thought the Princess was already a really good card. Well, she just got a heck of a lot better, guys. Princess is going to be seeing a projectile speed increase by 33%. So she's going to shoot 33% more precise, if you will, and faster, right? So when you're really going to notice this inside the arena is when she's targeting fast-moving swarm units such as minions, Minion Horde, skeletons, goblins, all the cards that she already does pretty well at taking care of. She's now going to be much, much better. So 33% increase in her projectile speed. So wow, what a big buff to bait in this update, guys. I've been asking for a buff to bait. I was surprised they went this far along the road, especially with no nerfs. No Inferno Tower nerf, no nerf to any other bait card, just buffs to bait. Now, next up is going to be the Dark Prince. So I guess in a way, maybe this is a little indirect nerf to bait. Dark Prince range increased by 20% and the radius increased by 25%. So the damage radius increase every time he strikes a unit, it's going to be 25% wider of a radius that he's going to be killing. That will make him extremely more effective against swarm units, against skeletons. Picture you put down like a Skarmy in front of or surrounding a Dark Prince. It takes him maybe 4 or 5 hits to kill the entire Skarmy, maybe 3 hits. Right now it's going to take a little bit less, 1 less swing, maybe 2 less swings because of that increased radius of his mallet. So a buff to Dark Prince radius and to his range. And then last but not least is finally, who's the guy on my comment who every video asked for a bomber buff? We have a bomber buff and it's a pretty sizable one. HP buff of 28% to the bomber. Now what does that realistically change? He's going to be able to survive an extra tower hit, an extra musketeer hit before he, crumbles to his death. So those are all the balance changes. Usually I would give my opinion on them right now, but I pretty much gave you my opinion all throughout this video. Try to mix it up a little bit here on the channel, guys. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. a surprising balance update. I don't know if it's necessarily good or bad. I do think, again, Three Musketeers, my prediction will be kind of broken right now. I think bait will be everywhere right now, log bait that is, and I think Dark Prince will certainly be viable. Certainly giant double Prince decks definitely back in a big way inside the meta as a tier 1 option. So guys, what do you think? Again, let me know in the comments below. Huge shout out to Stats Royale and to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Today will be a double upload day, guys. Stay tuned because I got a really sick video for you guys coming later on tonight. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.